You don't lack dreams. You don't lack ambition. The only thing you lack is money. No advertising budget, no KOLs backing you, not even a marketing team behind you. Meanwhile, out there, competitors are throwing money like water to blanket their brand while you're struggling for every bit of reach. So what will you do? Give up or find a way to play a different game on your own turf, where money is no longer the only advantage. Zero budget marketing. It may sound far-fetched, but what if I told you that you could actually win with it? Let's dive into a complete marketing plan. Free, practical, and effective enough to make million-dollar campaigns take notice. Part 1. The real challenge of zero-budget marketing. On the entrepreneurial journey, the first thing people face isn't competition. It's a lack of funds. When money is tight, many feel suffocated by the endless marketing options that all require cash. They hear about paid ads, hiring KOLs, running media campaigns, but all of them demand one thing: money. So what if there is no budget? The answer is, you need to fight with strategy, guerrilla spirit, and intelligence in place of money. Imagine launching a small specialty coffee brand in a quiet alley. Nobody knows who you are. Marketing budget, zero. But instead of complaining, you start sharing on emerging platforms, posting helpful content, and connecting with local brands. The result? Within 3 months, you're interviewed by a major food magazine, and customer volume doubles. Because you understand one thing: free marketing is real, if you dare to try, create, and persist. Those who succeed without money are true warriors. They don't wait for miracles, they create them out of scarcity. They know how to use free tools, catch early trends, and build relationships instead of buying attention. This isn't an easy road, but it builds endurance and true skill. Zero-budget marketing isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those ready to turn limitations into breakout opportunities. Part 2. The power of wave riding on social media. Whenever a new social platform emerges or a new content format gets algorithmic priority, a window opens for those with no ad budget. That's the golden time for small brands to break through. Early posts in new formats get boosted heavily. The more users engage, the more the algorithm amplifies. That's how free marketing works best today. You don't need money, just a deep understanding of how the platform thinks and what content it's hungry for. Instead of waiting for a budget or fancy campaigns, one gardening accessories brand started with what they had: a store feature on a video app. They began with simple live streams, demoing each product, chatting with viewers, answering even the smallest questions. Viewers interacted non-stop, shared widely, and orders flooded in live. By catching the trend early, the platform rewarded them with free visibility. Acting faster than the market is often the most effective marketing, at zero cost. The difference lies not in the tools, but in speed and adaptability. Agile creators constantly ask, what does this platform want users to do? Then they turn each post into a precise response to that expectation. Instead of waiting for a perfect campaign, they constantly test short content, new formats, and seize every moment of display priority. When you play by the hidden rules, the platform shines its spotlight on you, without a cent in ad spend. Part 3. Using podcasts to build personal branding. Appearing on a podcast isn't just speaking, it's being introduced. It's when the host, who has built trust with the audience, lends you that trust. In a quiet audio space with no interrupting ads, listeners get immersed in your story, and you become an expert in their eyes. No fee needed. You reach an audience already willing to listen. It's a powerful branding lever still overlooked by the masses. A soft skills trainer planned to appear on educational podcasts, sharing 3 relatable, experience-driven topics. No gimmicks, no hollow theories, just authentic, human stories. After each episode, their social media following spiked. Interestingly, they weren't selling anything, just offering sincerity. Listeners weren't convinced by marketing pitches, but drawn in by trust, like talking to someone who's walked with them through life's ups and downs. It's not hard to be invited to a podcast. It's hard to be chosen among hundreds of pitches. To stand out, you need a thoughtful pitch. Not listing achievements, but offering genuinely useful topics for that show's audience. How you frame your proposal determines whether you get picked. When your mindset centers on the listener instead of yourself, you open the door to thousands of earbuds, and that's where personal branding truly begins. Part 4. Instagram Guide. The backdoor to viral marketing. While most users obsess over stories and reels, Instagram guides have quietly become a powerful credibility amplifier for those who use them well. It's not a place to show off, but a space to curate and highlight quality content in your field. When you weave your brand name among other major names, you don't just look like part of the professional community. You encourage those brands to organically amplify your name too. A skincare brand in a big city created a guide titled Trusted Treatment Spots Loved by Industry Insiders. Alongside well-known clinics, they smartly inserted their product as a key part of post-treatment routines. After sending the guide to featured businesses, many partners shared it on their personal pages. Traffic to the main site tripled without spending a dime. That's the power of organic amplification. Unlike traditional ads, Instagram guides don't feel like sales content. Readers approach them with curiosity, not defensiveness. When the content is high quality and well curated, they save, share, and recommend it. Smart brands update their guides regularly, keeping them timely and community relevant. The best part? Just 30 minutes of prep can give you a long-lasting media arm that runs without cost. Part 5. B2B LinkedIn. A strategy of touchpoints and nurturing. In the B2B world, where purchasing decisions depend on trust and long-term awareness, LinkedIn becomes fertile ground for cultivating relationships. High-quality connections aren't made through mass invitations, but through how you show up, professionally, authentically, and to the right audience. When you identify the real decision-makers in your target companies, each connection becomes the foundation of a relationship that can naturally evolve into a business opportunity. No loud ads required. When launching an internal management solution tailored to manufacturing, the team knew they couldn't approach customers the traditional way. Instead of blasting cold emails to companies, they focused precisely on their audience, operations directors in industrial zones. They connected via LinkedIn with a soft message, saying they regularly post optimization tips for manufacturing. After 3 months of consistent weekly value sharing, the results came. Response rates rose, and multiple collaboration offers arrived organically, without a single sales pitch. LinkedIn readers aren't looking for salesy content. They seek solutions, insights, and expertise. By showing up consistently with concise shares, sharp commentary, or strategic notes, you become more than familiar. You become a quiet expert in your followers' minds. Your posts don't need to be long, just precise, hitting the pain they're experiencing in the industry they live in at the moment they're ready to act. When LinkedIn connections are nurtured through value instead of pitches, trust forms naturally. Each post becomes a subtle touch, not selling, just suggesting. Over time, when real needs emerge, you're the first they remember. It's not magic, but the result of a consistent strategy. In the B2B world, people don't buy services. They choose someone who understands their field. Be that person through every word you share. Part 6. Conversion-focused website, the pillar of your ecosystem. Not all websites convert. Many look great, but fail to drive action. A practical website must do one thing right. Show visitors what they'll gain by acting now. From the headline to the service description, everything must speak the customer's language. Don't talk about how great you are. Talk about the problem they'll solve. When content is structured around user pain points, conversion rates rise exponentially. An interior design company once faced a major issue. Visitors left their site in under 30 seconds. They radically changed their approach. Instead of showing past projects, they led with a compelling question. Want to maximize your living space today? Below it, a form for free consultation. The result? In 1 week, sign-ups skyrocketed by 400%. Not because of ads, but because they spoke directly to what customers cared about. A website isn't just a display, it's the core of your conversion ecosystem. Every social post, marketing email, or podcast episode needs a destination, and that's your site. If the homepage doesn't encourage users to sign up, leave info, or take action, all prior efforts are wasted. A well-optimized site becomes a silent sales machine, turning strangers into buyers, even while you sleep. Part 7. Automated email system, the 24/7 nurturing machine. Very few people make a purchase on their first visit. Most are just browsing, researching, or waiting for the right moment. Without a way to stay in touch, they'll leave and forget you. Email systems are the bridge that keeps potential customers close week by week. Each email is a valuable appearance, a gentle reminder that you're here to help, not just to sell. That's how long-term trust is built. A design training center launched a weekly email series for subscribers, offering value-packed content, quick tips, productivity hacks, and real career stories. Each send kept engagement alive and even sparked surprising returns. Some learners came back after 3 months, triggered by just one line in a final email. No big ad campaigns, no major spend, just relevant, regular, targeted content. Shared knowledge became the thread building trust and a strong community. Many miss opportunities by sending only promo-heavy emails. Such content disconnects readers and paints you as an annoying seller. Instead, write like you're having a conversation, warm, insightful. A simple tip, a practical lesson, or a timely question can make readers see you as someone worth listening to. When every email delivers real value, you won't have to sell. Customers will come to you. You don't need long or complicated emails. In fact, some are just a few lines, as long as the message is clear. It might be a quick insight from a meeting, a new perspective from a consultation, or a grounded reflection on consumer behavior. What matters is consistency. Schedule a weekly send, like a regular meetup. When you show up usefully and predictably, customers give you space in their minds. And there, trust starts to take root. Part 8. Integrated Strategy, your automated marketing ecosystem. When all the small tactics are placed in the right order, you own a self-operating marketing ecosystem. Social media draws attention, the website captures interest with great content, emails nurture the lead, all guiding toward one destination, the buying decision. It's no longer fragmented efforts, but a logical, designed flow. In this system, every step has a role, from catching attention, to awakening need, to naturally closing the deal. A human resource solution provider rolled out an automated marketing strategy by creating a series of short videos exposing common recruitment errors. Each video struck a nerve and led viewers to a website to download free interview templates. By leaving their email, they entered a sequence teaching them how to optimize hiring. At the end came an invite to try the service for 7 days. No sales team required, yet conversion rates exceeded 12%. When built correctly, your system works non-stop, even while you rest. Automation doesn't mean cold or robotic. On the contrary, the consistent rhythm of the system reassures clients. Content doesn't have to be created daily. You prepare it once, and the system delivers it on schedule. From blog posts to email chains, reels to podcasts, everything gets repurposed smartly. The key is to build a logical flow. Who sees what, when, and what the next step is. A strong strategy always has a clear roadmap behind it. Once your system runs steadily, you can fuel it with paid ads. But when budget is tight, let the ecosystem be your engine. Social platforms attract, website content retains, email deepens value. Every interaction moves a step closer to a sale. That's the difference between campaign marketing and system marketing. One is a spark that dies out, the other, a stream that wears down stone. Which will you choose? Part 9. Implementation Suggestions. Zero-budget marketing isn't some far-off theory. It's a real path for those bold enough to find opportunity and limitation. When you lack money, you need strategy in abundance. When you can't buy attention, you must earn it. And when you can't pay to be everywhere, make yourself unforgettable in one place. The core lies in giving real value, consistently, repeatedly. That's the power behind sustainable brand growth. Getting started doesn't have to be complicated. Pick a tactic that fits your current resources. Build a curated guide, share an email with experience, connect with the right people on LinkedIn, or simply post short videos at the right time. Don't try to do everything at once. Do one thing well, optimize it, then scale. After that, build the next piece. Once all parts run smoothly, you'll have a marketing machine that operates without spending, yet still delivers real results. Treat every piece of content you create as a brick in your ecosystem. Don't wait for a budget. Don't wait for luck. The brightest results often come from small, smart, consistent, and persistent actions. Virality doesn't come from perfection, but from sincerity, usefulness, and reaching the right people. In a noisy world, the brand that survives and thrives isn't the one with the biggest budget. It's the one that offers value no one can ignore. Conclusion. Free marketing isn't weak or unprofessional. It just isn't for those who rely on budgets. The only thing it demands is cleverness, initiative, and the courage to show up without anyone's permission. Some say you can't compete without money. That's a mistake. Most failures don't stem from lack of money, but from lack of persistence and action-oriented thinking. The truth is, free marketing forges real warriors. Do you believe budget is essential to win? Then hold on to that belief, while those with nothing are quietly capturing the market share you left behind. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.